Am I audible to you all? Am I audible? Am I
Yes, sir.
audible? Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Instead of just writing your name, you write down your roll number also against your name in the message also. Huh? No doubt I'm going to share the attendance link also at the end, but it's better. First write down your roll number, comma, your name. Follow the same pattern throughout. Huh? Okay. We'll wait another maybe 2 or 3 minutes and then we'll start. It's a time for the lecture. Okay, I'll explain. Are you able to see my screen? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this type of problem we have solved yesterday, day before yesterday. So, So we have solved. Hello. So this numerical we have solved. The data is given that 50 ml standard hard water containing 1.2 gram of CaCO3. So per liter, in 1 liter it was 1.2 gram. So we have multiplied it by 1000 to get it in milligram. So in 1 liter we have this much CaCO3. So in 1 ml how much it will be? So here we have divided by 1000. So here also we have divided by 1000. So it is in 1 ml, but in 50 ml standard hard water, how much it will be? In 50 ml hard water, how much it will be? So 50 into 1.2 divided by 1, cross multiplication 60 milligram CaCO3. As 16 ml EDTA, 16 ml EDTA is required for the titration. It corresponds to 50 ml of standard hard water, which is equal to the 60 milligram. 16 ml is the butyrating. It is used for 50 ml of standard hard water, and it is equivalent to 60 milligram of CaCO3 equivalent hardness. So 1 ml, so per 1000 ml, that is per liter, how much it will be? It is there. So from 1000 for 1 ml, it is 3.75. So for 400 ml, how much it is? Now for permanent hardness, after boiling the water, we have filtered it. So we have removed the temporary hardness. Now it has only permanent hardness. So 50 ml boiled water requires now 12 ml. 50 ml of water sample now require 12 ml of EDTA. This numerical. So 50 ml of boiled water require 12. So 1000 ml require how much? 1000 into 12 divided by 50, that is 240 ml. But 1 ml is 3.75. So 240 ml is 240 into 37 point, so 900 ppm. This is your permanent hardness in terms of CaCO3. This is your total hardness. Total minus permanent will be your temporary hardness. Now this is also you have to perform in the same manner. Take 2 minutes, solve this numerical fast. Take 2 minutes on the same line, solve this numerical like it is solved here. So within 2 minutes solve this, then we will see how to solve this numerical fast. Time starts now. Solve this numerical on the same line. Are you with me, everyone? Are you with me, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do it fast. Okay, friends.
Ma'am, you're not audible, ma'am.
How?
Ma'am, your voice getting blurred.
Am I audible now? Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Sure.
Ma'am, echo is getting there.
Yes,
Echo.
ma'am. Echo.
Here from morning itself there is some problem. I will try to solve that problem. Let me see, check. Is there any echo now? Is there any echo now? Hello?
No,
Yes,
ma'am.
Hello?
a little bit echo is there.
But as compared to earlier, it's less. As compared to earlier. Okay,
Yes,
now,
yes, it's less.
okay, solve this numerical in 2 minutes, fast. Same line as we did here. Same line, solve this numerical. See, in the examination, whatever we are going to give, same kind of numerical will be there. Values will be changed here and there. Instead of 20 here, it may be given 50 ml. Instead of 15, it may be given 12 gram, etc. But the basic form of the numerical will remain same. It will not change. So you practice the same numerical which we are taking it in the class. And whenever you are free, if you have any query, you feel free to ask me the queries, especially in the evening, because up to 4 o'clock I am busy with the lecture and the other load. So you feel free. My phone number already I have shared. Do this first, please. रुपेश दादा हा दरवाजा लावता का प्लीज. लावून. Are you through? Are you through? Yes. Raise your hand if you are through. Aditi has raised the hand. Only one has finished. What about others? Do it fast. Hello. Time up. How many you got the same answer? How many of you got the same answer? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. How many of you? Only 2 hands are there. 4. Chalo patapat. Very simple it is. 7. I want everyone to do it. Please. Other student, do they have any difficulty? Other student, those who have not raised the hand, do they have any difficulty? Yes? Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You have a difficulty?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your difficulty? Tell me.
Ma'am, I have not understood the sum. Latter sum also I did not understood.
Which one? 1 liter.
This one.
What is the data given? I will explain this so the other you will understand better. इसमें क्या डेटा दिया है? In this solved example, 1.2 gram of CaCO3 is present in 1 liter. Is it clear? So
Yes.
in 1 liter of hard water, it has 1.2 gram. We want impurities in milligrams, so we have multiplied by 1000. Is it clear, this step?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
for 1 liter, if it is 1200 milligram, so for 1 ml standard hard water, kitna CaCO3 रहेगा? 1 liter means 1000 ml. For 1000 ml, 1200. So for 1 ml, how much? So 1 into 1000, 1200 divided by 1000. You will get 1.2.
1.2.
Got it?
Okay, ma'am.
Now, how
Yes,
much water we have taken for titration? How much water we have taken for
50
titration?
ml.
50 ml. तो 1 ml के लिए 1.2 मिलीग्राम. तो 50 ml स्टैंडर्ड हार्ड वाटर के लिए कितना? हाँ? So 50.
Into 50 करेंगे.
हाँ. 50 into 1.2 divided by 1. So you will get 60 milligram. आया इधर तक समझ में?
हाँ.
ओके, उसके लिए कितना EDTA लगा हमको वो डिटरमिन करने के लिए?
16 ml.
16 ml. तो 16 ml जो हमारा EDTA वो 50 ml स्टैंडर्ड हार्ड वाटर के लिए उपयोगी रहा, जिसमें 60 मिलीग्राम ऑफ CaCO3 इक्विवेलेंट हार्डनेस था. आया समझ में? 16 ml EDTA जो हमको लगा वो कितने ml पानी के लिए लगा? 50 ml के लिए.
50 ml.
हाँ, और 50 ml में कितनी इम्प्योरिटी थी? 60 मिलीग्राम.
60 milligram.
हाँ, तो 16 ml EDTA was able to titrate 50 ml of standard hard water whose impurity were 60 milligram. Have I made you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, तो 1 ml कितना कर सकती है अपना? हाँ, 16 ml हमने किया तो 16 ml 60 ग्राम कर सकती है. तो 1 ml कितना कर सकेगी? 60
60 by
divided
16.
16, which how much it is? 3.75. ये 1 ml EDTA के लिए हुआ. हाँ? Yes, 1 ml is equal to 3.75. ये ध्यान में आया? अपना EDTA कितना हार्डनेस डिटरमिन कर सकता है? 3.75 milligram of CaCO3 equivalent hardness. Now what is next? 50 ml. Now the second part. Second part के लिए कितना लगा हमको? 20 ml EDTA. हाँ? सेकंड पार्ट के लिए कितना लगा हमको? 20 ml. तो कैसे करेंगे हम लोग? हाँ, 1 ml के लिए, 50 ml के लिए, सेकंड पार्ट के लिए हमको 20 ml EDTA लगा. तो 1 लीटर के लिए कितना लगेगा? हमने वाटर कितना लिया है? 50 ml. उसके लिए 20 ml रीडिंग आया. तो 1 लीटर पानी हम लोग यदि लेते हैं टाइट्रेशन के लिए, तो उसका कितना रीडिंग आएगा? 1000 into 20 divided by 50. तो कितना आएगा? 400 ml EDTA. 1 ml EDTA का वैल्यू कितना है? 3.75. सो 400 के लिए कितना रहेगा?
400 कर.
हाँ, यही हुआ. तो ये बॉइलिंग के पहले पानी है, तो इसमें टोटल हार्डनेस रहेगा. बॉइलिंग के पहले है, इसलिए इसमें टोटल हार्डनेस रहेगा. हाँ, अभी पानी हमने गर्म किया है, तो उसमें से कौन सा हार्डनेस चला जाएगा?
टेम्पररी.
हाँ, तो अभी कौन सा बचेगा? परमानेंट हार्डनेस.
परमानेंट.
हाँ, तो अभी परमानेंट के लिए सेम कैलकुलेशन करना है. 50 ml बॉइल्ड वाटर रिक्वायर्स 12 ml EDTA. तो 1 लीटर के लिए कितना चाहिए? तो 1000 into 12 divided by 50, that is 240 ml. 1 ml is 3.75. So 240 is how many? 240 into 3.75. That is 900 ppm. This is your total hardness. This is your permanent hardness. Total minus permanent will be temporary hardness. Clear? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now solve this first one, numerical. Same values are put here and there. Fast, get the reading and raise your hand. Chalo, we have to start with the third lesson today, third lecture today. Have you understood it really? Yes, my friend.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, do it fast. Done? Done? Beta, have you done it?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, got the same answer. What is carbonate?
Yes,
What is carbonate hardness? In the first lecture we have seen temporary, and non-carbonate is permanent. Huh? Carbonate is temporary, non-carbonate is permanent. Now write down this numerical. I will explain how to solve this numerical. Second numerical. Are you able to see everyone? Are you able to see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, write it down. Write it down. Same numerical, you are going to practice it for the examination. Pattern will be same, not the numerical. Pattern will be same, values will be changed little bit, but from pattern you should be able to answer the numerical. Shall I read it for you everyone, or you are able to see it?
We are able to see.
Okay, chalo fast beto. This is the second pattern in EDTA. Either earlier pattern numerical may be asked or this pattern numerical may be asked. Okay. 25 ml water sample required 11.5 ml 0.05 molar EDTA for endpoint, whereas 25 ml boiled water required 7.2 ml same EDTA solution for the endpoint. Calculate total permanent and temporary hardness of water. Huh? Now you have to use the formula, write down the formula. Total hardness is equal to small y into capital Z into capital 100 into 1000, small y capital Z 100 into 1000, and in the denominator capital V. This is total hardness that is before boiling. I'll repeat the formula. We have studied this formula when we have seen the hardness determination method. We have seen this formula. See here, the permanent hardness, this is the formula, and total hardness, this is the formula. Same formula we are going to use here. Only you might have forgotten, so I have given you the formula. So total hardness is equal to small y into capital Z into 100 into 1000 divided by capital V. What is y? Small y is your burette reading. Small y is your burette reading. Capital Z is your concentration of EDTA, molarity of EDTA. Molarity of EDTA. 100 into 1000, that is per liter. First we have to convert it in milligram and then per liter, so 100 into 1000 and divided by V. V means how much water sample you have taken for titration. Here it is 25. Capital V in the denominator is how much water sample you have taken for titration. I'll repeat. Y is burette reading, Z is molarity of EDTA into 100 into 1000 divided by capital V. Capital V is how much water sample you have taken for the titration. So here substitute the value 11.5 into 0.05 into 100 into 1000 divided by 25 and give me the answer. How much are you getting? Give me the answer. सगळ्यांना कळलंय का? Yes? कळलंय? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
2300 is coming.
2300, correct. Now permanent hardness, write down the formula for permanent hardness. That means after boiling, it is x, small x into capital Z into 100 into 1000 divided by capital V. X is burette reading. X is burette reading. Z is molarity of EDTA. 100 into 1000 as it is divided by V means how much water sample you have taken for titration. So here what is the value of X? For boiled water, how much EDTA was required? What is X?
7.2.
Yeah. What is? Yes. Okay. What is Z here? What is Z?
0.05.
0.05 into 100 into 1000 divided by what is V here?
25.
25. Now calculate the permanent hardness. This is your permanent.
1440 ppm.
Okay, so total minus permanent, calculate temporary. Total minus permanent, calculate temporary.
Got it? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now
Yes, ma'am.
we are through with this. Now we will see the second lecture is over. Now I will share the third lecture. Third lecture today we will start. Now in third lecture we have to study one method of softening of water. Pay attention. Softening means the purification done for industrial purpose. जेव्हा आपल्याला पाणी कुठल्या इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये वापरायचं असेल त्यावेळेला जी मेथड केली जाते त्याला सॉफ्टनिंग म्हणतात. अँड इफ द प्युरिफिकेशन इज डन फॉर the water to be used for domestic purposes, it is called as purification method. पिण्याकरता, जेवण तयार करण्याकरता, बेदिंग करता, कपडे धुण्याकरता आपण जे पाणी वापरतो त्याला जी ट्रीटमेंट वापरतो त्याला प्युरिफिकेशन म्हणायचं. फॉर एक्झाम्पल आरो वॉटर आपण वापरतो तर ते प्युरिफिकेशन. बट इफ द वॉटर इज टू बी यूज फॉर इंडस्ट्रियल पर्पज इट इज कॉल्ड एज सॉफ्टनिंग मेथड. देर आर टू सॉफ्टनिंग मेथड इन आवर सिलेबस, जिओलाइट मेथड and the ion exchange method, out of which we will finish the zeolite method along with the numerical. Simultaneously you complete everything so that at the 11th hour you need not search, and as and when you will get difficulty please feel free to ask me the query from 6 in the evening to 10 till night anytime, because during daytime I may be busy in the lecture or some official work at college. So we have to study. The next lecture is our the zeolite method. We have to study the hardness. We have already studied. Then specification, BIS specification and WHO specification we have seen. We have seen how to determine the hardness by EDTA. We have solved the numerical on the hardness of by EDTA, and also we have calculated hardness by using the CaCO3 equivalent hardness. Now we have to study the softening water. Softening of the water is done so that we can softening of the water is done so that can be used for industrial purpose. So we have to analyze the water sample, the method involved in it, and the purification technique. Purification is for domestic purpose and softening is for industrial purpose. Both the terms are different. Now, this is the first method used for softening. This is called as zeolite method or permutate method. Write it down, zeolite oblique permutate method. Zeolite oblique permutate method. For purification, for the softening of water. It is the zeolite or permutate method. The zeolite, the definition of zeolite, it is the hydrated sodium aluminosilicate. 50 seconds मध्ये definition पाठ करा, learn करा. It is the hydrated sodium aluminosilicate. This is the formula Na2O dot Al2O3 dot XSiO2 dot YH2O, where X takes the value 2 to 10 and Y takes the value 2 to 6. So here hydrated, this is first, hydrated sodium, this is the second, this is the aluminum silicate. Hydrated sodium, this is sodium aluminosilicate. Hydrated sodium aluminosilicate. Hydrated sodium aluminosilicate. Learn the formula also, definition also. It is the hydrated sodium aluminosilicate. Formula is Na2O dot Al2O3 dot XSiO2 dot YH2O. X means number of moles of SiO2 silicate ions, that is 2 to 10, and Y is the number of moles of water, that is 2 to 6. It is represented by formula Na2Z or Na2P. Here it is at the base, where P stand for mutate and Z stand for zeolite. So what is zeolite? Anyone? What is the definition of zeolite? Fatapat.
Hydrated sodium aluminum silicate.
Hydrated sodium aluminosilicate.
Okay.
Hydrated sodium silicate.
अल्युमिनियम आहे ना मध्ये असं खोटं नाही बोलायचं बाप्पा पाप दिला हा चांगलं बोलायचं हा फॉर्म्युला सांगा कोणीतरी अल्युमिनियमला खाऊन टाकायचं नाही हा फॉर्म्युला एकाने कोणीतरी
NaCO.Al.
व्हॉट इज द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ एक्स
2 to 10.
Between 2 to 10.
2 to 10.
and y is 2 to 6
2 to 6.
yeah
To 6.
okay now we have two types of zeolite natural zeolite and synthetic zeolite तुम्ही लहान लहान दगड पाहिले असतील हा ते this natural zeolite they are derived from the green sand you have to wash it heat it and treat with NaOH NaOH ने का ट्रीट करायचं तर त्याच्याबरोबर ज्या काय मड वगैरे सारख्या इम्प्युरिटीज असतात त्या डिझॉल्व करण्याकरता सो ग्रीन सँड यू वॉश इट थरली हीट इट टू अ हाय टेम्परेचर and treat it with NaOH what you get is natural zeolite ब्राऊन कलरचे छोटे छोटे दगड आपल्याला दिसतात आणि अगदी प्युरिफिकेशन चांगलं झालं असेल तर व्हाईट कलरचे छोटे छोटे दगड दिसतात दॅट आर द नॅचरल zeolite they are non porous in nature for MCQ type question it is important natural is non porous NN remember natural zeolite is non porous NN then another type of is synthetic zeolite which is made in the laboratory from the solution of sodium silicate and aluminum sulfate and sodium aluminate sodium silicate sodium aluminate and aluminum sulfate remember it is prepared in the lab by mixing sodium silicate sodium aluminate and aluminum sulfate and they are porous in nature they have higher exchange capacity so synthetic are porous natural are non porous now what is the principle this is the typical simple structure of zeolite this is the pore present in it so if you will pass the water through it in water we have seen that hardness is due to calcium and magnesium ions and in zeolite we have sodium ions what is the charge on calcium or magnesium yes what is the charge on calcium plus
Positive.
okay and
Positive.
and what is the charge on sodium plus 1
Plus
Huh?
1.
so okay so if I have to replace one Ca plus 2 how many sodium ions I have to use
2.
though how for 1 Mg plus 2 how many sodium ions I need
2.
2 sodium.
for Al plus 3 how many sodium ions I need
3.
3.
okay okay that is why formula of zeolite is Na2Z Na2Z because for one calcium we need 2 sodium one magnesium we need 2 sodium as I have said in the very first lecture FeAlMn also gives the hardness to the water sample but it is not in our syllabus so we will concentrate we will focus on the discussion by of Ca plus 2 and Mg plus 2 only so when water is passed through this is the typical cylindrical arrangement it is the stainless steel container which is cylindrical in shape here we have the hard water which is introduced from this inlet this is the zeolite bed here fine gravels वाळूचे छोटे छोटे कण असतात this is coarse gravel वाळूचे मोठे मोठे कण असतात and when you will introduce the water here the sodium ions will be taken up by zeolite and calcium and magnesium ions are given to the so in the zeolite, sodium ions are there for exchange. So when the water is passed through the zeolite bed, the harmless sodium ions are released in the water. In that place, zeolite will accept calcium and magnesium ions. पाण्यामधनं कॅल्शियम आणि मॅग्नेशियम आयन झिओलाइट कडे जातात आणि झिओलाइट मधले सोडियम आयन्स पाण्यामध्ये जातात आणि तसं पाणी फ्री होतं. आणि इतर काही सस्पेंडेड इम्प्युरिटीज असेल ते ग्रॅव्हल्स पेबल्स असतात, त्यांच्यामध्ये पोअर्स असतात आणि असं करून प्युअर वॉटर आपल्याला बाहेर पडतं. दिस इज वन वे. So we have to introduce the water sample which contains calcium and magnesium impurity. When it is passed through a bed of zeolite, mostly it is a synthetic zeolite, so it give its sodium ions to the water and it accepts calcium and magnesium ions. So the pure water which is free from calcium and magnesium is taken out from the exit which is present at the base. This is the total diagram. Diagram is also important if it is a subjective type well labeled diagram. Now you will ask me why this inlet is there. This is for brine solution. Brine means 10% concentrated NaCl solution. Brine is also the sea water. Brine म्हणजे either 10% concentrated NaCl solution or the sea water which is available free of cost at Na. Now what are the reaction? So we have the formula zeolite, sodium ions are there, and these are the salts which gives hardness to the water sample. So the zeolite will take calcium to it and it forms CaZ. Zeolite will take Mg, it forms MgZ. So sodium zeolite get converted to calcium zeolite. Sodium zeolite get converted to magnesium zeolite, and this sodium goes to water. So here when this sodium goes to the water, it forms sodium bicarbonate. When sodium goes to the water, it forms sodium sulfate. When this sodium goes to water containing MgCl2, you get NaCl. When this NO2 goes to water containing MgNO3 twice, you get the NaNO3, sodium nitrate. So sodium bicarbonate, sodium sulfate, sodium chloride, sodium nitrate, sodium phosphate is formed along with the calcium zeolite and magnesium zeolite. Only you have to write down Ca with Z and remaining sodium with remaining part of the salt. Only this you need to remember, twice NaCO3, remaining you can remember as it is Na2SO4 here. Just take 2 minutes and learn all the reaction. Only 2 minutes. Ca goes to Z, so CaZ or MgZ is one product, and sodium goes to the remaining part. Only this you have to remember, it is little difficult. Twice NaCO3, otherwise Na2SO4, twice NaCl, twice NaNO3. No annulation. I have got the name. Who is he? Please behave properly. Got the name. Please say sorry on my personal WhatsApp number. Otherwise, I'll take action. Learn this reaction within 2 minutes. Please send a message. Have you learned all the 4 reaction?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any one
Yes,
reaction?
ma'am.
Any one reaction? CaCO3 twice plus Na2Z. What is the product? Fatafat.
CaZ,
CaZ
plus
2Na.
CaZ plus Na2SO4.
CO3.
2Na2CO.
A.
2NaHCO3.
CaZ plus
two
twice
Na.
NaO3. NaNO3.
NaHCO3.
Okay, now after this is done, the zeolite contains limited number of sodium ions. Now, if you will use all sodium ions, the stage will come that there are no sodium ions for exchange, and therefore purification, further softening is not possible unless and until it is regenerated. तर आता रिजनरेट काय करायचंय, तर CaZ MgZ जे तयार झालेत त्याच्यातनच आपल्याला Na2Z तयार करायचंय. दॅट इज कॉल्ड ॲज रिजनरेशन. द सोडियम आयन जे आहे ते एक्सचेंज मध्ये आता वापरले गेले, त्यामुळे आता पुढचं जर लॉट मागवला पाण्याचा 10,000 लिटर पाण्यानंतर जर संपले, तर नेक्स्ट पाणी एक बूंद पण पाणी आणलं तर ते प्युरिफिकेशन सॉफ्टनिंग होणार नाही अनलेस अँड अंटिल सोडियम झिओलाइट इज रिजनरेटेड. त्याला परत जन्म द्यायला लागतो. आणि कशापासून जन्म देणार, तर याच्यापासून. सो फॉर दॅट पर्पज यू हॅव टू यूज द NaCl, 10% concentrated NaCl which is called as brine solution. NaCl सोल्युशन नसेल तुमच्याकडे तर सी वॉटर वापरा. मग त्याने काय होतं, CaZ will react with the brine solution to give Na2Z plus CaCl2, Na2Z plus MgCl2. These are as soon as they are formed, they are taken out in the form of washings. लगेचच हॉट वॉटर त्याच्यातनं टाकतात आणि ते वॉशिंग मधनं लगेचच बाहेर काढतात. अँड these are the softening reaction and this is the regeneration. So in the examination, if the procedure is asked, you have to write down what is zeolite, what is formula. You have to write down the principle that it is ion exchange process. Then you have to write down the reaction. These are the reaction during softening and these are the reaction during regeneration. Everything along with the diagram you have to do it. Now what are the advantages of this method? You can reduce the hardness of water to 5 to 10 ppm. इतका लो आपण आणू शकतो. यू कॅन ड्रिंक द वॉटर अप टू 200 ppm, but with this method you can reduce the hardness to 5 to 10 ppm. Then this is a clean process, no precipitate is formed. It is a easy process, no experts are required, and you can, no electricity is required, so you can take this unit anywhere, everywhere where you are interested to carry out the softening process. तर हे कॉम्पॅक्ट इन्स्ट्रुमेंट असल्यामुळे कुठेही तुम्ही घेऊन जाऊन सॉफ्टनिंग करू शकता. याला इलेक्ट्रिसिटी लागत नाही, कुठल्याही प्रकारचा प्रेसिपिटेट तयार होत नाही, क्लीन प्रोसेस आहे, स्किल्ड वर्कर काही लागत नाही आणि हार्डनेस 5 to 10 ppm पर्यंत खाली येतो. सो दीज आर द ऍडव्हान्टेजेस. आय विल रिपीट. इट इज अ कॉम्पॅक्ट instrument, so you can carry out the hardness softening of the hard water by zeolite method anywhere, everywhere. Second, it is a clean process, doesn't leave any residue behind. It reduces the hardness to 5 to 10 ppm, and it is a very no skilled workers are required. So these are the advantages. So but at the same time there are certain disadvantages. If the water by softening it is rich in sodium ion, so it is not useful for steam generation in boiler. Write down the disadvantage. The water obtained by this method, soft water which is obtained by this method, is very rich in sodium ions and therefore it is not useful for the steam generation in the boiler. Similarly, जर पाण्यामध्ये तुमच्या Fe+2 आणि Mn+2 आयन्स असतील तर सॉफ्टनिंग होतं, पण त्याच्यातनं आपल्याला सोडियम झिओलाइट रिजनरेट करता येत नाही, म्हणजे ही इकॉनॉमिकल नाहीये. फर्स्ट इज the water is rich in sodium ion, so cannot be used for steam generation in boiler. That is first disadvantage. Second disadvantage is that if water sample contains Fe+2 Mn+2, first part is possible, softening is possible, but regeneration is not possible, which is not economical. Third disadvantage, जर तुमचं पाणी टर्बिड असेल, मिल्की व्हाईट असेल, तर त्या टर्बिडिटी पोअर्स मध्ये जाऊन बसते आणि त्यामुळे प्युरिफिकेशन होत नाही, फिल्ट्रेशन होत नाही, त्यामुळे हार्डनेस रिमूव्ह होत नाही. अँड इफ इट इज आयदर highly acidic or alkaline, then highly acidic as well as alkaline water, it destroys the zeolite. The zeolite is soluble in highly acidic as well as highly alkaline water sample. So these are the disadvantages. 1 minute, someone give me the advantages. and someone give me the disadvantages one at a time, not both, or three or four at a time. Chalo, what are the advantages?
No skill workers are required.
Easy process. Chalo, patapat. Clean
Easy
process.
Ma'am, we can
Operated
Required small
soften the
time.
water up
carry
to
anywhere.
5 to 10 ppm.
Yeah.
No skill
No
workers are
skilled
required.
workers are required.
Easy.
Is required.
No
No
electricity
electricity
is
is
It's an
required.
required.
easy and clean process. The hardness of water is removed to
It
5
is
to 10.
clean process.
No electricity is required. No electricity. So it is economical. What are the disadvantages?
Require small area.
Yes, compact. It is compact instrument, so you can carry out softering anywhere, everywhere. So that is there. Now, what are the disadvantages? Chalo.
Water
Large
obtaining from
amount of Na plus molecules are
steam
present in
generating boiler we
water.
can't use in that.
Hmm.
Regeneration.
If it contains Fe plus 2 or Mn plus 2 ion, softening is possible, but regeneration is not possible. Strongly acidic and strongly alkaline solution destroys the permuted.
Destroys the
Ah.
zeolite crystal.
Okay, so these are the disadvantages. Now you write down this numerical, but I am going to take little different numerical. The pattern will be same. The pattern will be same, but this will be your assignment. And you will submit the assignment to my mail ID. Write down the mail ID Manasi, Manasi, Manasi dot Ghamande, Ghamande, Manasi dot Gamande @VIIT VIIT dot dot AC dot in VIIT dot AC dot in. Write down these three numerical, take 5 minutes. You will solve this, and the PDF of this you will send it to my mail, or even you can send to my personal WhatsApp number. The one who tried to annotate the slide also will send his number. Otherwise, I have come to know advanced features are there in my laptop. I will announce that name immediately after the lecture on your group as well as class teacher group. So whomever may be your class teacher, he or she will take the care. I think Rupa Songi ma'am is there for L division. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so better you post your name and roll number. I'm not going to take any action. Later on, I cannot stop myself. Chalo, fast. Have you written all the three numericals?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Chalo,
Yes,
do
ma'am.
it.
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you show the slide of disadvantages?
Are they visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, welcome. Are you through, everyone? Wrote all the three numericals? Chalo,
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Yes.
Now,
Yes. Yes.
the two numerical which we are going to solve, they are not solved example here. These are, you write down the numerical. An exhausted zeolite. An exhausted. EXHAUSTED. An exhausted. EXHAUSTED. Zeolite was generated by 200 liters 200 liters of NaCl having 160 gram of NaCl per liter, having 160 gram of NaCl per liter. How many liters of hard water having hardness 300 ppm? How many liters of hard water having hardness 300 ppm as CaCO3 equivalent can be softened
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
an
Yes, ma'am. Can you repeat?
an exhausted zeolite was generated by 200 liters of NaCl 200 liters of NaCl having 160 gram of NaCl per liter. Full stop. How many liters of hard water? How many liters of hard water having hardness 300 ppm as CaCO3 can be softened by this softener Second numerical, you write it down. Both the numerical we will solve next time. A zeolite bed. Are you with me, everyone?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Just write it down. Next lecture we will solve. A zeolite bed exhausted by softening 3000 liters of water required 10 liters of
Required
10 liter, 10, 10 liters of 15%, 15% NaCl solution for regeneration. Calculate the hardness of water sample. Calculate the hardness of water sample. You want me to repeat or you have written correctly?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now fill the Google form for attendance. Then we will leave. We will solve the numerical in the next class. We do not know what is going to happen in the next week, online or offline. Theory, I think 100% online. Tutorial and practical may be offline. Let us see and we will find out. Fill the form, give me the clearance because I have another meeting immediately at 10 o'clock. Please do it fast.
Ma'am,
बोलो बोलो
till which date we have to submit the assignment?
by Monday. WhatsApp it.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yeah, हाँ.
ma'am, you didn't get the numerical right now. How?
Okay. Sorry. Monday we will solve and then Tuesday you submit it. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Do
Okay,
it.
ma'am.
Okay. Do it. Have a good day. Chalo. Yeah, every lecture I will be uploading on the YouTube and I will share the link to you immediately the same day. Have you got it? Like earlier 2 lecture. Clear?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now I will end the meeting because I have another meeting to start. Huh?
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Okay,
I
ma'am.
haven't
Thank you.
got the earlier lectures YouTube links.
I will send it. I'll send it.